The two were having a meal. They disrespected a sumo wrestler after they stepped outside. He started following them. The sumo had a deadly serious look on his face. They thought he was just headed the same way, but as soon as they turned the corner, it came charging. They took off running. They ducked around a corner, hid behind some crates and peeked out. The sumo didn't follow, but when they turned around, he was right there, charging straight at them. They turned and ran again. The sumo was hot on their heels. They weaved through narrow alleyways. The sumo just kept getting faster. The gap between them kept shrinking. All they could do was keep sprinting. The footsteps behind them sounded louder and louder. They reached the end of the alley, nearly crashed into an old man on a bike. They dashed across a street. A taxi pulled in front of the sumo, giving them a little breathing room. They ran up to a building and rushed into the basement. The sumo chased them to the door, then took off his shoes, standing barefoot at the entrance. Turned out it was a members-only club. The sumo couldn't go in. They hid inside for 2 hours, then finally stepped out the front door. But he was still there, stretching across the street. The sumo turned around and saw them walking out. He came charging again. They didn't even have time to think, just bolted down the hallway. The sumo kept coming. The chase stretched from day into night, and he still wasn't giving up. He was getting closer. The two were nearly out of gas, but the sumo looked calm and steady. They cut into a side alley. The turn slowed him down. They weaved through tight corners. As they turned another corner, the sumo crashed into a fish tank. Then the guy in the suit tripped over a bike. Just like that, they were back at square one.